Hi, welcome to this episode of Herald Cafe. Today in this conversation we have Dattaraj Naik. He is an artist, a multidisciplinary artist. So yeah, Dattaraj, welcome to this Herald Cafe conversations. We generally
Thank
get
you.
guests, creative guests, interesting guests all over, and great that you've got time finally to get you here. Tell us about your journey from Goa to Goa College. Now you're teaching in Goa College of Art, and
Yes.
I want to know about your community art projects in Lodhi Art District. How did you get a chance to work there?
Okay. Yeah. So I completed my bachelor's at Goa College of Art,
Hmm.
and then I went to Maharaja Sayajirao University, that is in Baroda,
Mm.
and I did my master's over there.
Hmm.
And I was like, my work is very much inspired from nature,
Hmm.
folk culture that we have, and also daily observations.
Mm.
Like I find this interesting characters around me, and I
Mm.
try to put them in a simple explicit way
Hmm.
to narrate stories, to
Hmm.
tell facts, and also to tell news.
Mm.
It could be in a simple sarcastic way also, or
Mm.
in a sincere expression. So yeah, so when I was in MSU,
Hmm.
that is Maharaja Sayajirao
Yes.
University,
Yes.
I met this artist like Hanif Qureshi.
Hmm.
He was like he's one of my favorite artists,
Hmm.
and luckily he had visited the college for some workshop,
Hmm.
and I followed his work a lot. Like, I
Hmm.
used to like his work, and I thought of just going up to him and telling him about the same, and showing my work also to
Hmm.
him. So I did that. He liked my work also, and I asked him if I could
Mm. Be a
go,
part of the
yeah, be a
team.
part of the team for as an intern
Hmm.
at first.
Hmm.
So I did an internship about for a month
Hmm.
with
This
Start
is in
India
Delhi.
Foundation. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was in Delhi,
Mm.
and after completing my post graduation,
Hmm.
they hired me.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started working with
Okay.
Guerrilla Art and Design and
Mm.
Start India Foundation simultaneously.
And when did you start working for Goa College of Art now then?
Uh, just when COVID hit India,
Mm-hmm.
I was back to Goa. I
Mm-hmm.
had just come for to visit my family,
But you got
and
stuck.
yeah, I got
Yeah.
stuck here, and
Mm.
I had given an interview. I was not very sure about
Mm-hmm.
joining the college also
Mm-hmm.
as a teacher.
Mm.
But yeah, I had to join as a teacher, and I had this belief where I could change at least a few things. I could at least teach some new
Okay.
things
Right.
what I learned at MSU, as well as when I was working with Start India Foundation.
Got it. So I want to ask you about what motivated you to get into this community art, like the murals are like huge, like
Yes.
30 feet, 40 feet, that big, huge, and you could have done a small A4 size photo, A4 size painting also, like
Correct.
smaller ones or
Correct.
the miniatures. What motivated you to do a large scale one? And why do you think community art is interesting or
Mm-hmm.
giving, what it is giving back to the people?
Yes, like as you said, like working on a small paper,
Hmm.
like an idea can be put through on a paper also.
Right.
But why this big
Hmm.
walls?
Yes.
I feel the experience is the most exciting part
Hmm.
of the artwork. Like when you experience the artwork, the
Hmm.
scale also matters.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
so and it is I wanted to create something for local people, or people who can don't have access, or they don't like to go to galleries.
Mm.
I wanted to break this like exclusivity of having artwork in galleries.
So
So I
getting the gallery more closer to the people or
people
like getting,
outside,
okay,
correct,
okay.
yeah. So also I like one of my projects which is Saath Saath, a community wall.
Hmm.
So that wall is also like it was done in a workshop format.
Okay.
Okay, I used to call people on weekends, like
Hmm.
people around that wall.
Okay.
Okay, so community used to come, like
Mm.
people from um, like different age groups,
Okay.
different caste, religion, yeah,
Professions, yeah.
different professions also. and they used to come together to paint this wall. So I had made the sketch only, the base drawing in such a way where I had created sections, and everybody could feel that particular space in their own way.
Okay. Okay.
Deciding the color that they want, a
Even
pattern.
deciding the color
Yes,
also.
yes.
Okay.
So it had one big typography in it that was Sat Sat, which means together. So I wanted to create something which people from that area could call their own, like they themselves
Participated in the
made
creation
this.
of the art.
Yes, exactly.
This is in Lodhi Art District.
This is in Lodhi Art District. Lodhi Art District is an ongoing project, ongoing public art project initiated by Start India Foundation, and there are about more than 65 murals in that area.
Okay.
And which are done by Indian as well as international artists from around the world.
Okay.
And Lodhi Art Colony is art district is one of the first art districts in India. So there are about 6 art districts right now which are ongoing.
Okay. Yes. Any possibility of having a art district in Goa?
I think we actually need to think like about if we really need to have a art district or we don't.
See, Dattaraj, I have seen that huge murals in Panjim in a serendipity time. Also, they did a Start India Foundation did a lot of it, and those things are still here. And what is your views on the art community of Goa? Like the vibrancy of the art community of Goa compared to say Bombay or Delhi or Bangalore.
Considering street art, I think there are very few artists from Goa who are doing street art and graffiti, or they take up graffiti and street art as their profession compared to other cities. So that's why I think murals over here also in Panjim which are created are done by artists from outside.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And recently I have been spotting these different tags and new young people who are coming up on the streets.
Okay.
To,
that's a good sign then.
Yes, it's a good sign.
And tell us about your role models. If you follow somebody, who is your ideal heroes.
There are many actually, but yeah, to mention a few, I would say Banksy is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Even Daku, who is an
Bombay.
Indian artist, graffiti artist, whose work inspires me a lot.
Okay.
It is very related to the kind of artworks or topics that I work on.
Can you tell me one of the Daku's artwork that really impressed you?
Yes.
Just an example, I want to know.
Yes, his installation, which was done in Hyderabad.
Okay.
So it is a lake, and he has created with using bottles, plastic bottles, waste bottles, and he has created a big question mark out of it.
Okay.
So yeah, like there is no need of any imagery, like any words also. That question mark
is a powerful symbol. Neat.
And that whole lake is totally polluted, and the question mark says it all. Like it asks you, like, what is this?
Yeah, impressed.
Yeah.
And tell me about your personal journey from Torse to your Goa College of Art, then to MS University. What motivated you to become an artist?
The biggest part of this journey is my father, who has
He's an artist?
He's not an artist, but he liked art, and he encouraged me a lot when I was a kid. He has taken me for every other art competition that was happening, and like he used to encourage me a lot.
Okay.
Basically, yeah. And he only later told me to
pursue as a career.
Pursue as a career.
Okay.
But I had different plans also in between, like after finishing my 8th standard. I was also interested in football, playing football.
I was just thinking, did you want to become a footballer?
Yeah, and like I had almost decided that I will give up on art and start playing professionally. But I don't know if I was that great, but I had these thoughts.
Yes, yes.
But later I joined this coaching classes.
Mhm.
There was one ma'am named Aditi.
Mhm.
So she again, started encouraging me a lot to
Mhm.
do art.
Mhm.
I mean, to draw. And like she told me, like, if you apply here in art college, you
Mm.
will come in like top 10 for sure.
Mhm. Dattaraj, tell us about your upcoming projects, whatever you are doing, and so that our audience also knows whatever you are working on, what you are working on, and tell us about recently this exhibition is going on in Sunaparanta.
Yes.
What are you exhibiting there? How are you associated with that?
Okay, so this exhibition is a part of mentorship program
Mhm.
which had started in August.
Mm.
So it is for all creative practitioners, and I got selected. Like, we are
Mm.
12 artists
Mhm.
who have worked together,
Mhm.
and this program is designed and led by Lina Vincent, who is
Mhm.
a curator and art historian.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so the exhibition, the name of the exhibition is In Between,
Mhm.
and it basically explores the space between two dots,
Mhm.
ideas like past and present,
Mhm.
and being and unbeing,
Mhm.
and also reality and meaning.
Mhm.
So there are different artists
Mm.
from different disciplines.
Mhm.
So there is one sound artist who has done a sound installation.
Okay.
There is one theater artist
Mhm.
who is a dancer,
Mm.
who is uh, who is also a part of the exhibition.
Mhm.
And there are altogether like 11 artists
11 of you.
has
Okay.
worked together.
Okay.
So I personally have created a game,
Okay.
an interactive game,
Mhm.
and for me also this is the first time which I have tried to explore this medium,
Mhm.
video games as a visual communication. So the game is about my daily commute from home to
Mm.
office.
Mhm. Mhm.
So whatever the things that I see
Mhm.
while commuting, or
Yes.
the landscapes which are
Mm.
exponentially changing right now,
Mm.
I have been working with small characters which
Mhm.
are inspired by emojis,
Mhm.
and I have put all the emojis together and created this interactive game.
Nice.
So basically, the main protagonist of the game,
Mhm.
you have to take him from point A to point B,
Okay.
and the hurdles, the barricades which show up in between,
Okay.
just like how we face all those problems on
Yes.
the road.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have
Like
basically,
potholes.
yes, exactly. I have
Right.
tried to show that.
Mm. Cool.
And
Great.
why emojis?
Mm.
Because like since COVID hit India, I
Mhm.
think uh, digital screens have become like a primary
Mm.
source of communication,
Mhm.
and we have been using emojis a lot,
Mm.
right? To
Mm.
it adds an expression to a word,
Mhm.
right? If you
Mhm.
want to say something,
Mm.
the emojis make it more impactful.
Mm.
So I thought, like, I observed this thing and I thought of creating region specific emojis
Okay.
which are not there right now on
Okay.
WhatsApp and any
Okay.
other social media
Right.
platforms.
Okay.
So I started creating emojis of um, all the objects around me, all the
Mhm.
people around me.
Mhm.
So this idea
Mm.
came to me, like came to
Mm.
my mind when during COVID, and
Mhm.
I started making small loops,
Mm.
small animations out
Mm.
of with those
Mhm.
characters
Mhm.
to tell stories, to
Mhm.
tell news,
Mhm.
and yeah.
Nice. So I think we are coming to an end of this conversation. Lastly, because you are from here and you had a beautiful journey till now, you are teaching more students about art. I would like to know if you would give any ideas to encourage Goan artists, the upcoming Goan artists, guide them if you can in like few words.
Yes, yeah, sure. I think I'm very young to give advice, but
Mm-hmm.
surely
Mm-hmm.
I would
Yeah.
like to give a
Yeah.
message to all the young artists and
Mm.
especially my students.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, think big and believe in yourself. Be kind and be grateful to people around you, and you have to explore a lot of different mediums.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many different things coming up right now in our field. You have to explore everything, and but make sure that you don't forget your roots.
Great.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Dattaraj, for your time in this
Thank you so much
conversation.
for having me on this
Yes.
platform.
I'll
Thank
see you
you.
soon and all the best.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, audience. This was Dattaraj Naik, and his exhibition is going on in Sunaparanta, I think, till 24th.
No, till 15th.
Till 15th. If you can, please go ahead and see their artworks, the Goan community artworks. Thank you. We'll see you again next week.